In my restless dreams, I see that place. Lumber Island. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Lumber Island, that special place. Now, I believe this is in fact a more polished, paid version of a indie horror game we took a look at quite a while ago, just called Lumber Island, in which we wandered around a dark island and then got chased by a spooky lumberjack into the water, where I believe we just kind of swam off into the distance. This is also made in Unity Engine, just like the original, or at least what I think is the original. It could be unrelated, though I don't think it is. And we're just going to jump in here. I don't really know what to expect. People are saying positive things about it, and the store page proclaims it to be a psychedelic survival horror experience. I'm hoping for something more than just a palette-swapped Slender Man type experience, because I think we just don't have room for those anymore. Alright. That was a helpful underwater shot of a boat. Well, already it looks quite a bit better visually than I remember it looking. Because again, just because it's Unity Engine doesn't mean it has to look bad, it just usually does because Unity is so accessible to everyone to use. So I guess that was supposed to establish that we were on the boat and drifting. And I'm not really sure why it had to be from an underwater perspective though, other than so it didn't have to show what we actually look like and have a character model. But I believe this is a solo joint from Dean here. If I remember, there's a cabin and some notes and a spooky teddy bear. But let's just kind of, wander around. See what Lumber Island has to offer. Oh, there's the spooky teddy bear. Click to use. Wait. So we have a lighter. I can't unlight her now. I clicked once and now it won't go away. I guess we can't use the creepy teddy bear. We can read this note. Night are now cold. Should be an S there. Okay, this is actually kind of hard to read. I am sure you've got unforeseen consequence. I carried a flare gun. It should just be written in red text. So if we go to the windmill, put a seal? Pass muster and put a seal. Are they gonna seal off something? Is that what it means by seal and not actually a seal? Alright, so if we see a windmill, we'll head towards it and get a flare gun, which, I don't know, maybe that'll spook off whatever spooky spookmeister lives on this island. Though I feel like if you're going to go with Lumber Island, an island where, going by the Steam store kind of backstory, there was some rare form of valuable wood, you'd think that the monster would be some sort of, like, dryad creature. Oh, look, somebody's walking around. I wonder if that's Spookmeister himself. Excuse me, sir. We appear to have washed up on your little island here. And I was just wondering if you, yeah, that is the lumberjack, isn't he? He's got an axe. Should I follow him, or just kind of ignore him? I mean, it'd be interesting if this is the case where he just kind of patrols around when he doesn't know where we are. I'm sure if we got close enough, he'd probably start chasing us or walking after us. But yeah, I can't put out this lighter, so I don't know how I'm supposed to hide that. Well, thought the music was kicking in there. Thought shit was kicking off, but it seems like we're still safe here on Lumber Island. Now we just have to find our special place. What?
Leave. Don't you see it's dark by now?
Can't you see it's dark by now? Probably. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm just assuming it's dark out there. Is that just a... Ugh. Is that a thing people do? They mount a deer, you know, not just the horns or the whole head, but like part of the scalp and nothing else.
What are you doing? Seek a hideout.
Excuse me, sir? Sir? Are you in there?
Stop this. He will hear you.
Peek in between the door. So, got a bit of a yarnum going on here. People know there's monsters outside at night, so they don't go out on the night of the hunt. Or just every night. Can't go here, there's like an invisible wall. Also, I can't jump. Man, you should be able to jump in every first-person game, even if it's a useless, like, you know, token jump. Can I... So it's telling me to door handle, but I guess the door's locked. So this door's painted green, but only in the middle. Alright, thanks game. I guess that just tells me, hey, look out, doors have handles, you can't just open them by pushing them. Alright, so where are we going? I guess we could just wander around until we find some more notes. Or go in the direction of the... No, he's coming back. So we should probably head towards that little village we saw over there. Like, it's a neat kind of idea to have this stealth going on, you know? Kind of like why Isolation was a good game, because, you know, it wasn't just, okay, now you're at the part where the monster chases you and you just have to run away. It was really just like, if you're quiet and sneaky, you can just avoid them all altogether. Of course, there it wasn't a case of, oh, the monster's seen you, now you have to get away. It was, the monster's seen you, and unless you put fire in his face right away, he's going to just kill you. Whereas here, I have a feeling we're going to go with the slow, relentless killer approach. We can sprint, however. Actually, this looks like a dead end. There's the windmill. Locked door. There was another path up here, though. But yeah, it doesn't really feel like stealth here because we can't turn off this lighter, we can't crouch. All we can do is walk and run, and sometimes activate. Ah, there we go. Found our hiding place. The lumberman probably does not know how to use doors. A saw, another saw, collection of saws. We must be in a lumber house. I hope Helen did not see them come with their threats. I will never sell my land. Okay, got a key. Do we have an inventory? No, it doesn't look like it. I just have to remember I have a key. For a second there, I thought we were supposed to examine the key, you know, Resident Evil style, to see what it says on it, but I clicked through it too quickly, so I'm not sure. Can we open this padlock? Inventory, F, no, I was gonna say, let me check the controls, but there isn't an option to check that from here without quitting out. I'd rather not quit out and have to start over, even though we haven't really done anything. Okay. So we don't need to open an inventory. What do we got? We got a note, teddy bear, and what is this? Is that just the chest itself? Lumberjack will return to woods if only he gets... If only gets his missing boots. Okay. So, do I just need to take these boots? Are those boots? I can't tell. I can't crouch, so I can't look closer. I mean, they look like shoes of some variety. And I do have the icon to interact with them. But I can't, like, pick them up or anything, so I don't know. Maybe I have to get him to chase me here? Alright. People, changing their mind and selling off their land. Bad shit probably started happening. Alright, carpet does not know if it's above or below the floor. So clearly our salvation will not be found in this... Oh, there's the lumberjack. Let's very slowly make our way out of here. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I find this game is really dark. Like, there's a certain blue haze that makes it harder to see than if it was just normal dark. These are apparently not even doors. There's no interaction at all. Oh, there's a door here. That's the same door, okay. Well, shit. Again, these are not doors, apparently. I think this is... Oh, no. This is not the same one we tried to open. Seems like that one guy is perhaps a exception to everyone else in that there's not going to be a bunch of people hiding in their houses here. Okay, so we got a little bit of a pick up and throw stuff, penumbra, amnesia kind of interaction. But only things... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say only things that are important. But yeah, we can kind of toss stuff around. So I wonder if we actually did have to do that with the boots. Yeah, you'd imagine that an island, especially when it looks like a fairly small island, probably wouldn't thrive for too long once they ran out of their rare wood. What's this? Another key that might open that other lock we saw. I'm trying to think if we saw any other locks. It might just be that one. Okay, so that was back this way. He's just ignoring us. Where was that? That was further down the path. Or was this one right here? Nope, that's the... Oh, jeez. We've been lumbersawed. I don't think you can kill somebody with an axe like that. It looks like you just punched us with it. Alright, so... Where's this gonna drop us? Aside from black screen. Oh, for a second there, it looked like the game was going to crash. Oh, we're back at the beginning, aren't we? So, I don't think he is a slow pursuer kind of monster. It sounded like he just booked after us when we got seen. I do feel like you should make maybe some sound when he's wandering around, because it seemed like he's just silent all the time until he sees you. Like, yeah, I should be a bit more situationally aware and actually look behind me instead of just sprinting around, but, you know, trying to get things done in a hurry. Oh, we don't have our lighter. I guess I have to go up to that fireplace before I get a lighter. Which help because it's fucking dark as Dickens out here. I'm not sure where the lighter came from. I just sort of look at the fire and then I have a lighter. Yeah, flare gun. Well, I got seen again, and it seems like you can't escape the lumberman once he sees you. Like, I don't exactly see... I tried running up to the fire to see if, you know, maybe he'd back off, but it might as well just be an instant kill if it just is inescapable. Because if I try to get in one of these houses, he's just gonna fucking axe me in the back. It does seem that I can sprint forever, though, and kind of outrun him forever. Not that that's gonna help me much. Don't kill me, lumberman. I know where your boots are. Oh, that's a dead end. That's... Did I lose him? Nope. There he is. He just got stuck on something, I think. Oh, boy. I'm just keeping going with this to see if I can actually break the lock. Okay, the music stopped, or is it just gonna loop? He looks pretty quick when you look at him, but he doesn't actually catch up to you very quick. That's a fence. Eventually I'm gonna get stuck on a fence and die. Another axe punch to the face. Oh boy. I at least want to try to get through that door before we are done with the special place. Because maybe we'll find the lumberman's special place before we call it. Anyhow, let's see if we can get past him again. I have successfully obtained the key and infiltrated my way back to the house. Let's see if I was right about where this goes. And the answer is no. Great. I wish I knew what the deal with these boots is. I can't click and drag them like I thought maybe that was the key. For a second there I thought there was a trap door under that, but it was the lock that fell off. So yeah, I don't know where this lock would go, or this key would go otherwise. I haven't seen a lot of locked doors. There's the gate, but that wasn't locked, it just wouldn't open, so it was probably like barred or something. There's the guy's house. There's that green door. Might be able to open that. Which is around this corner? No, this is the dude's house.
What are you doing? Seek a hideout.
It's just not the same without ending it with a creepy laugh every time he says something. This is... Ah, there we go. I guess the fact that it was the old-fashioned key should have indicated that it wasn't one of those little padlocks. So they drill the island for oil. Is that a thing? Is there a lot of islands with oil deposits? there was no old man there? These? There was no old man in a cubbyhole? Alright, so the lumberman has a sack on his head. What the hell am I looking at? I think, okay, we're under the bed, but it doesn't look like it. So, I guess if we get chased, we can run in here and hide under the bed. So it does give us something to do when we're spotted. Is there anything actually in this room, though? Hiding spot's all fine and good, but that's not gonna... Oh, I guess this is one of the missing boots. Do we need 2 of them, or do you think that's good enough? This is a non-functional door. Shit. Okay, so there's clearly not another boot in here. We've got 2 other rooms that I didn't really look around for boots. You think I would have after... Oh, jeez. After reading that note, but, I guess he did not want his 1 boot. Perhaps we have to find the lumber altar to put his boots on, so he'll go away. But I think that's a sufficient look at what Lumber Island, that special place, has to offer. It's certainly a huge improvement over what I looked at before, and to be fair, that was quite a while ago that we looked at. Maybe I'll throw up a link just for comparison. But yeah, this definitely seems more than just a shitty Unity game that made it through green light and, you know, costs money now. Obviously, it's not super complex. There's not much we can do. It seems like there's only kind of the 1 monster that we just have to generally keep an eye out for and avoid his patrol route. You know, find keys to open doors, to get keys, to solve puzzles. But it seems competent enough, and for, you know, the $5 price tag, it certainly seems like it's probably worthwhile, especially now that it's Spooktober. And there's quite a shortage of spooky games coming out, which is a shame. I was hoping at least for some bad indie garbage, but there's really not even much of that coming out that's, you know, in the spooky genre. But this is Lumber Island, that special place. It's $5 on Steam, and it seems alright. If you're into this kind of slow, avoid the monster gameplay. I know some people think of these now as cowardice simulators, because you can't really do anything to defend yourself, or even have an option to defend yourself. But some people are really into that, and some people find these actually scary. So who knows? Maybe Lumber Island can be your special place. See you folks around.